Hey everyone, it's Justin. Thank you for watching and welcome to my house. That's Justin's house. In this video, I have got a big one for you. It's a bonus episode of ServiceNow Store Highlights, or SSH 05082023. What happened? Why a bonus episode? Well, on May the 4th, ServiceNow did their Q2 store release, and let me tell you, it was a big release. This is the first time I've been able to capture it, and you're not going to believe what all went into this release. You can see it right here at the top of my window. 522 applications released by ServiceNow on May the 4th. That's right, 522 applications. In this episode, I can't cover 522. I'm going to go through 38 new releases. That's right, 38 new releases, new apps that didn't exist before May the 4th. So let's not waste any time. Let's get right to it. Let's go through with all 38 of these. We're going to start with one of the components for data visualization. This is an additional group by. Not a lot to see here, but it's part of the data visualization pieces, and it's installed automatically. And what this one's going to be is, well, actually there's a couple new things. But there's a new geo map allowing to visualize distribution of data for a world, country, region, or state. Again, reaching feature parity with the out-of-the-box reporting. Let's take a look at the next one. Accounts payable invoice processing. Automate invoice processing and resolve exceptions faster. Key features: workflow with automated purchase order matching. Identify invoice exceptions. Enable collaboration for expected resolution. Leverage service level management to track and measure SLAs and approval workflows. Next is going to be accounts payable operations integration with document intelligence, reduce manual efforts and errors. Key features: parse and extract invoice content from invoice documents using document intelligence. Pre-trained models for document intelligence improves automation and accuracy, and enable manual invoice integration. Up next is advanced work assignment for sourcing and procurement operations. Advanced work assignment, most of us know what that is. Basically automatically assign work items to agents based on availability and capacity, so we can configure service channels, queues, and assignment rules to get those things assigned to the agents. Up next, advanced work assignment for supplier lifecycle operations. Same thing you just saw, but for supplier lifecycle operations. AI Search Assist GAI showcases questions answering as ServiceNow's first platform capability powered by generative AI. Let's take a look at this. Generative AI Q&A genius results in Portal, VA, and Experience. Notice the key word here, generative AI. That's like your LLMs, your large language models. Showcases questions answering as ServiceNow's with the application enabled. When users post questions in Portal, Next Experience, or Virtual Agent, they will see referenced natural language responses based on customer knowledge content. A true enterprise generative AI application, AI Search Assist, allows customers to focus responses on customer-specific content, ensures that access rights to that content are respected, and can reduce the risk of hallucination and inappropriate responses because it's not using the big, huge corpus that these big LLMs are using. Is just limited to the enterprise data. First, I'll call your attention, not first, but this is an Innovation Lab offering. No warranties, no support by ServiceNow, but we're seeing generative AI come to ServiceNow. Up next in the list, asset management procurement integration. Integrate ITAM with external purchasing systems. Key features: integration with an external procurement system like Coupa. POs created in ServiceNow software asset management for software product licenses interfaced to create purchase requisitions. The purchase order in ServiceNow tracks the state of purchase requisition to purchase order creation and receipt of purchase order lines, and receiving transactions are retrieved from the external purchasing system and imported as entitlements in software asset management. Next up, authentication for conversational channels. Provides authentication capability using third-party identity providers. It's the same thing. So new authentication for conversational channels. Next is CCO dashboard, Chief Customer Operations dashboard. There we got a preview of what that looks like. It's looking really similar to a lot of other dashboards we've seen in the past 2 weeks. This is an Innovation Lab offering, like you can see here. No support from ServiceNow, no warranties, but key features: provides visibility to customer support and operations that helps leadership fine-tune the operations for effectiveness. All right, next up on our list is going to be conversational integration with Apple Messages for Business. Enables brands to engage with their customers using Apple Messages for Business. Key features: conversations with virtual agents and live agents by messaging with Apple Messages for Business. They can be seamlessly transferred to a live agent while preserving context and history. They can initiate conversations, respond to ongoing long-running conversations using the ServiceNow Agent Workspace and CSM configurable workspace applications. Brands can configure system-initiated messages or notifications that can be sent out to users on Apple Messages for Business. The following user input controls are supported: text, static choice, group choice, dynamic choice, Boolean, date time, file picker, and carousel. The following bot responses are supported: text, image output, link, table, and card. And live agents use the text, card, and image output response controls to reply to users. Next, data discovery. Data discovery helps to discover sensitive data using out-of-the-box or custom data patterns. Key features: discover data patterns like credit card, social security number, phone number, email ID, and create and validate custom regex patterns. Quick sample scan will scan 10,000 rows suited for structured data use cases. Integrated classification, reporting, and easy-to-use dashboard for sensitive data cataloging. Next is a content playbook. I'm getting my words mixed up today. DEX content for application and device monitoring as well as remediation. Key features: SaaS, web app, and installed applications monitoring, device monitoring, diagnostic and remedial actions. Next is the DEX desktop assistant. Experience uninterrupted ServiceNow access with our always-on desktop app. Self-diagnostics, network test speed, notify employees, search KBs, access employee center, and create requests with 2 clicks. Next up on the list, digital end user experience. Assists IT in comprehending and taking proactive measures to enhance end user digital experiences. The DEX dashboard, installed app monitoring, end user device monitoring, web app, SaaS application monitoring, CMDB population and enhanced discovery, event management, software inventory and usage, and ITSM investigate. Next is the ESG Content Accelerator, a content application offering ESG frameworks and associated metric definitions to facilitate ESG disclosure reporting. We can see a screenshot there of those frameworks. There is the select citation screen and select metric definition screen. So key features: provides complete set of citations and guidance, provides metric definitions and establishes relationships with the previous citations, and maintains frameworks as they are updated to enable reporting on the latest standards. Next is an ESG integration with Concur, facilitates that SAP Concur integration of data. Key features: get employee travel data from Concur and ESG management on a scheduled basis, leverage the default metric definitions to expedite implementation, and use the robust and easy to set up application with error handling mechanisms. Next, financial services operations integration with FRISS, enable AI-powered insurance fraud detection to maximize fraud screening accuracy, enable score calculation and automatic fraud detection in real time during claims processing, and mitigate risk with a uniform and data-driven screening to maximize accuracy, and enable straight-through processing for genuine claims. All right, up next is going to be the FRISS spoke, probably related to the previous app. Simplify and accelerate how you integrate with FRISS. Key features: look up screening ID, look up fraud indicator score by screening ID, look up history claim ID, delete history by screening ID, and delete history by claim ID. So that's a new spoke there. Generative AI Controller is a new app. Supercharge your workflows with generative AI capabilities. Let's see. Natively integrates generative AI APIs in the Now platform. Take advantage of the latest generative AI and LLM capabilities to supercharge your ServiceNow workflows, accelerate productivity, and drive higher engagement with minimal code and integration complexity. Quickly identify action items with summaries of information within your workflow items, such as customer cases, incidents, and so on. Experience with a generic prompt to develop custom, compelling use cases within your workflows. Seamless experience with Now Platform low-code tools such as Flow Designer, Virtual Designer, or Virtual Agent Designer, and Mobile App Builder, and supports generative AI ServiceNow-enabled features such as AI Search for generative AI. I tell you what, folks, as soon as I finish recording, this is getting installed in my instance, if it'll let me. I don't see, and that's actually kind of disappointing, I don't see where it's available with your production, non-production, and personal developer instances, but I will try to see if I can get my hands on this because that looks pretty cool. In fact, they've even got generative AI terms of use, ServiceNow terms of use, store app addendum. It's limited access, May 2023. So let me just go ahead and open that PDF for you. So maybe some special someones are getting access to this and not everybody. but that would have been cool if I had it. Look at it showing up there in the Flow Designer under Actions, Generative AI Controller to generate content, summarize. Yeah, pretty cool stuff there. Trying to get this PDF to open, and it doesn't seem to want. Oh, there we go. ServiceNow Generative AI Controller, Overview, Benefits, Limitations. I don't see who. There's how you install it, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, I don't see anything about who it's limited to, but that's too bad. I will still play with it if I can get my hands on it. All right, up next, GRC Cloud Security Compliance Accelerator. This continuously monitor cloud security controls from misconfigurations, key features, predefined mapping between CIS 8 control objectives. Same for ISO 27002, NIST 853, NIST 800-171, PCI DSS 4.0, and then predefined mapping between NIST 853 from continuous authorization and monitoring. Okay, so yeah, so it's cloud security posture management, in UCF. And then bit for Azure and AWS. So I just basically read all that together. But obviously some predefined content. This is from Innovation Lab, so remember, no support, no warranties. Next, Guidewire spoke. Simplify and accelerate how you integrate with Guidewire. Key features, spoke actions for various claim processes. Create draft claim, look up policy, create vehicle incident, submit claim, look up claim by claim ID, look up insurance policy by policy ID, look up person account stream, look up persons in contact stream, and look up companies in contact stream. Next, information request playbook. Automate requests for public records of information using the information request playbook. Key features are ready to deploy package playbook, purpose-built to digitize and automate requests for public records, streamline guidance for government workers to fulfill requests for information quickly and consistently, and the ability to monitor progress of middle office teams, and empower constituents to digitally request information from any government agency and track the status, even outside business hours, anytime, anywhere, and through any channel. Look at that ServiceNow, break it into public service sector. Invoice case management expedites invoice inquiry resolution by improving collaboration between accounts payable team and suppliers. Key features, increase productivity by managing and prioritizing inquiries from a single system of action, and resolve inquiries faster, deflect inquiries, and route to the right agents for faster resolution. ITOM Cloud Services Core, shared services that assist customers to transmit data directly to the ServiceNow instance. This is interesting. Key features, Hermes topic creation. All right, there's Hermes creeping up again. We saw that in the Utah release, the Hermes Kafka stuff come through. Next is going to be Kanban components. Justin loves his Kanbans. I'm excited about this. This is actually related to SPM, but contains components with help in enhancing the Kanban visualization. Key features, added a new card component to better visualize data on the Kanban board, and we're going to see this in the strategic planning workspace, where they've done some enhancements around the Kanban board in that workspace. And no, I still don't have my Kanban working yet, but we'll get there. Up next is legal content review. New application, expedite content compliance review and approvals. Key features, self-service requests from the employee portal, route requests to predefined legal team members, store documents in a cloud document repository for review and collaboration, and notify employee with approval or steps required to meet compliance. Next is the legal simple privacy application, streamline data privacy related requests. Key features, simple intake request process from a published catalog, configurable routing rules to specific practice area, collaborate with cross-functional teams to resolve complex privacy requests, and track privacy requests and trends over time to improve process controls. I haven't been clicking on my pictures there, but there's a service catalog, there's a privacy assessment, and there's a privacy assessments request under privacy requests. All right, actually that's just 2 screenshots. Up next, Microsoft Azure OpenAI Generative AI Spoke. Oh my gosh, is this limited release to? Let's see. Okay, let's just read this. Spoke integration for generative AI capabilities from Azure OpenAI. Key features, enables completions and chat completions API with default support for GPT-3.5 Turbo and support for GPT-3 models. Enables content filtering for harmful and inappropriate content provided by Azure OpenAI. Man, I don't see anything other than this requiring Utah Patch 2 or Tokyo Patch 8. No subscription required, everyone. Look over there on the right-hand side. No subscription required. It doesn't say that it's available on any instance. So again, like the previous one, I hope I can get my hands on it. Okay, the spokes must be installed with the generative AI controller application. Spokes will not work as expected if installed separately without generative AI controller store app. All right, I've got some homework to do on this. Yeah, this is exciting. No surprise that ServiceNow is going to get into this game, but it's happening. Up next, the OpenAI generative AI Spoke. Spoke integration. So this is another one required to be done with the generative AI controller, but enables the same thing we just saw in the previous app. So it looks like 2 spokes plus the controller to get that capability. Up next, payment framework for conversational channels. Payment framework, yeah, that's the same thing. Custom feature or key features, custom control for payments in Virtual Designer. Out-of-the-box integration with Apple Pay for Apple Messages for Business. Up next, new performance analytics content pack for healthcare CDM. Provides insights to clinical and engineering leaders about planned maintenance success rates, work order completion, and compliance dashboards. Provides a dashboard visibility to the clinical engineering team. Planned maintenance overview with PM completion percentage in the last month based on risk. Total devices, work orders, open versus closed work orders based on risk, and total number of work orders in different states of execution in the last month. So that looks pretty cool for our healthcare colleagues. Up next, remedial actions framework. Remediate issues in the context of an incident while investigating the relevant CI metrics. Key features: initiate remedial actions from the context of an incident or other experience. Execute remedial actions directly on the affected CI using metrics and CI actions framework. Leverage playbooks to perform remediations. Flexible framework that works with service operations workspace and integrate with the agent client collector. And I don't know what MECM is. I'll probably remember it as soon as I start recording out of the box, but can be connected with different front-end experiences as well as back-end monitoring integrations. All right, man, lots of exciting stuff in here. Security Center. This is keep your platform secure. Security Scanner is comprised of 4 tools: hardening, scanner, metrics, and learning. Now, I think this is a rebranding. There was one available in the Innovation Lab, Instant Security Center, and I think they've just renamed it Security Center, and it appears like a new app for us because I don't have any previous versions. And down the bottom, I do think they say this is the initial release, but I think I've covered this in my channel before. It's just now becoming officially supported, I believe. Lots of homework to do. Up next, Service Operations Workspace Metric Explorer. Investigate metric behavior in order to troubleshoot issues and find the root cause. Drill down on metrics, focusing on specific time range. Add ad hoc metrics to charts. Create custom charts. Compare and correlate different host, application, and service metrics. View alerts on a chart timeline. Explore metric for CIs without the alert context. The screenshot looks like the old workspaces, so I'm not sure if they're just bringing this forward or we have to go back to the old agent workspace to see this, but you can get an idea. Oh, does it say Pilates, Pilates metrics? There we go, yeah. So I don't know what's going on with this one, but it says Service Operations Workspace, but it looks like Agent Workspace, everybody. Leave me a comment. What do you think down below? Next, Service Operations. Do I got the same thing twice? Metric Explorer API, so application programming interfaces for what we just saw there. SPM Planning Attributes Core provides the framework for defining and configuring attributes of resources and tasks to be used for resource management, capacity planning, and financials. Key features, everything I just said. Configure planning attributes for resources and tasks to enable them for resource management and project financials. So that does require a subscription, but that is new. Second to last, Technology Portfolio Management, TPM for enterprise architects to manage portfolio risk based on ITAM hardware and software life cycles. Key features, I don't know why this is new, 1.0.2. TPM has been around, hasn't it? I know that this brought to this enterprise architecture workspace, so maybe that's what this is bringing it to the workspace, but let's just read on. View insights for your technology portfolio and act on the technology lifecycle risks. Evaluate all business applications by accessing audit information for your technology portfolio. View technology lifecycle exceptions and manually update verification status for the exceptions. Access the list of TPM discovered technologies and TPM discovered technology run logs. That's something different. Update technology portfolio data for a business application or app services, and create new cards in the technology portfolio section. That very much sounds like a workspace feature right there. So I think this is maybe underpinning the enterprise architecture workspace. But that's new. Technology portfolio management in the ServiceNow Store. Last on our list, Virtual Agent Adapter Common, an app that contains common transformations, messages, and constants shared between Microsoft Teams and Slack adapters. And that's pretty much the description on that one. So it looks like one of those under the hood applications. But that is it for this bonus episode of ServiceNow Store Highlights. There were 522 new new applications that I found dropped on May the 4th. Goodness knows, I hope there weren't more than that and I missed some. But of those, we just went through 38 new releases. If you want a full listing of everything I captured that got released on May the 4th, head over to my blog at justin.house. I'm going to post a link to every single application, including these 38 new releases, so you can click on them and go explore them on your own, because I'm not going to be able to make a video that covers all of the stuff that was released. That's just too much stuff to cover, but I can tell you there's plenty I want to get my hands on. In the meantime, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please like, please subscribe, or share it with somebody who you think might be interested in what got released in the ServiceNow store on May the 4th, 2023. Until next time, don't forget to always be learning.